how do we know it won't happen again during your term?
Okay, so if elected, I can make sure that it won't happen again because it's a shame if I become indecisive again, if I have fears, because you put my trust in me, and if you put my trust in me, I believe that I will do my best and like do whatever I have to do in order to fulfill my duties and responsibilities as finance leader. Thank you.
So yesterday in my speech, I said that I didn't file for candidacy earlier because I was scared. I was scared of the commitment, I was scared of elections, the criticism, and the pressure that comes with running. And what changed was I realized why I stuck with JMA all these years, which is because I really love the organization, I love what we do, and I love the people here. And it's because I've gained so much in this organization, and that's the main reason why I'm here and running, because I want to serve you more. And if elected, what will keep me there is my drive to serve and my drive to give back to this organization. Before getting into anything, I make sure that I can commit to it. And that's why I didn't file earlier, because I needed to be sure of myself. I needed to prepare myself for the possible sacrifices that I have to make and the possible consequences that will happen if I run. And by staying true to my purpose and always remembering the reason why I'm here, that's how I'm gonna keep pushing and remain active in this organization.
So the next question, since Wacky or the incumbent internals VP is also a candidate, the question to the internals candidates will be given by Aaron.
So on behalf of the internals VP, Marisa, internals and its teams are designed to inspire member motivation and development in GMA as a whole. How exactly will you mobilize the 4 internals teams in general to fulfill this responsibility? Justify your actions. So again, internals and its teams are designed to inspire member motivation and development in GME as a whole. How exactly will you mobilize the 4 internals teams in general to fulfill this responsibility? Justify your actions.
Okay, so with the defined functions of the 4 teams, I think that it's important to make these really clear so that it's certain which particular area of member development they are targeting or they want to work on. So for example, with team recruitment, although they're in charge of the applicants, it's also important to remember that their job is also to make sure that the applicants are integrated into the membership. That's two-way street with the applicants getting to the members and the members actually making an active effort to get to know the applicants. So with TREC's efforts, if TREC increases their efforts in order to integrate the members and to integrate the apps into the membership by actually clearing the room, by actually creating opportunities for interaction, then I think that it will actually improve member involvement. With team information's job is to really bring the organization together in terms of figuring out like what exactly JMAers really want, because they have the power to do so. If they actually reach out and actually are able to pinpoint certain areas that JMAers feel are lacking or feel need improvement, then that's a way of actually making the members more involved. Because you can actually target that. You can actually see and listen and ask why aren't people involved, and team info is good to do that. With team membership, their job is to really execute these things and to see that, okay, this is what's lacking and this is what we can provide. We can provide events that the members want so that the members will be involved. And then with Sprint, it kind of taps everything together, because without bonding, without the sense of community, without the sense of being an org that actually is bonded,
please have a short announcement.
Kamala just wants to announce that, guys, you can, please don't forget to put who the question is for. So if it's for everyone, maybe still put for everyone. And then if it's just for a specific person, put who. Because we can't ask it if we don't know who it's addressed to. And the next one is, we're passing around more pieces of paper. So just approach us if you need more. Thank you.
Okay, this question is for Benji. PubCom or publicity and communications is often associated with many things, creatives, advertising, publications, etc. It usually acts as a catch-all for anything related to promotions and publicity. If you had to remove one function or team from the Publicity and Communications Committee, which one would it be, and where would that function or team be placed instead, and why? Okay, to repeat the question, PubCom is often associated with many things, creatives, advertising, publications, etc. It usually acts as a catch-all for anything related to promotions and publicity. If you had to remove one function or team from the Publicity and Communications Committee, which one would it be, and where would that function or team be placed instead? Why? And why?
Okay. So if I were to remove one team from POM, it would be, if ever, press. And then I would put it in maybe internals because press is, Team Louis is an internal publication and it's official publication of JMA. And by putting it in internals, there will be more, it will be more focused on towards the members, and it can also be things such as announcements can be added, and maybe advertisements, and also announcements from Exicom and other things. But again, this is only theoretical, but I still believe that press should stay in POM, and it's only an option. If ever I had to take one out, it would be press.
Okay, next question's addressed to Jules. So, it's Bakbakan 2, and as president, you were granted special powers to choose the outcome of the competition. If JMA could choose one without the other, which one would you choose? A, your members are stressed and work really hard practicing and you used up a lot of the org's funds, but you win all the categories. Or B, your members were able to bond and have lots of fun and you used very little of the org's funds, but you lose all the categories. So this is a wedge question, so you can only choose one. It can't be like a mix of both. So one more time. It's Bakbakan 2, and as president, you were granted special powers to choose the outcome of the competition. If JMA could choose one without the other, which one would you choose? A, your members were stressed and worked really hard practicing and you used up a lot of the org's funds, but you win all the categories. Or B, your members were able to bond and have lots of fun and you used very little of the org's funds, but you lose all the categories.
Okay, assuming that the members are happy not winning any of the categories, I'm going to choose the second option. And I know this isn't characteristic of me because you guys know that I do get emotional during Bakbakan. But the thing is, for me, seeing how hard it was for the players last semester, like this past semester, doing Bakbakan and like working their asses off and like, you know, almost killing themselves playing out there. It made me worried. It made me see like you can't justify the end to the means. So for me, I personally enjoy Bakbakan every time we do it. We go through all of the hardships, and I don't think it's characteristic of JMA to bond without having to go through that entire process. But if I had to choose between losing with happy members or winning with unfulfilled members, then maybe I will choose the one where members are happy, because I know that at the end of the day, this is an activity meant to bond the organization, and I know that the lives of these people and their happiness means more in the long run than any short victory that will last maybe like a year or two. when they brag about it.
So this is addressed to all the candidates. If Gossip Gawk had an inside scoop on you, some major scandal or deep dark secret, what would it be? Feel free to answer in soup form. One more. If Gossip Gawk had an inside scoop on you, some major scandal or deep dark secret, what would it be? Feel free to answer in soup form.
Wait, clarification. Dapat ba nangyari? If I were to be featured in Gossip Gawk, well, question. Okay, so, okay, if I were to be featured in Gossip Gawk, I guess the best, like, I guess, Bakbakan 2, okay, Bakbakan 2, siguro, yung ano na lang, habang nag-lift ako, baka may nahipuan ako. Ano lang, thank you.
I guess for me, it would be. I can't think of like a soup name for myself right now, but then like, some scene holding hands with Tonyo.
Little blue bird flew to the mountains, had a little fun, got back when the sun came up.
Okay, I can't soup talk to save my life, but then if there was something that really gawks about me, it would probably be that I edit all of my pictures to make my thighs look smaller.
If I were to make a gawk for myself, it's probably the green snob and the other green chair are caught fighting again.
So this is addressed to all the candidates. Risa will answer this. Regardless of what each person, this is from the audience, regardless of what each person is running for, choose one person from the candidates that you wouldn't want to be in the execom with and why. We're waiting to rule on mentioning already. Just for discussion. One more. Regardless of what each person is running for, choose one person from the candidates that you wouldn't want to be in the execom with and why.
So I guess to start it, like just a disclaimer, like this isn't, my answer won't be a reflection of this candidate's skill, this candidate's experience, this candidate's capacity to lead. I'm basing my answer purely on the fact that given being execom is it's really a great opportunity. It's really like a great way to learn and a great experience that you can have. So as much as possible, you want as many capable people to have this opportunity. So I guess with that in mind and without any reflection on this candidate's skill, I'd say that maybe I wouldn't want Baki to be in execom because he's done it already. So I believe in the capacity and the capabilities of all the candidates, and I think that they all have the capacity to be in the executive committee. With that said, like Baki's done it before, so he's already had that great experience. And I'm not saying that he can't contribute more, I'm just saying that give others a chance. But then, yeah.
Well, because I want to have productive meetings and where I don't hear noisy eating sounds or eating spaghetti and maybe smacking it. Ordered one more.
So my answer is something similar. I've been groupmates with Marty in a lot of academic subjects, and it happens more than 10 times that I have to tell him to please chew with his mouth closed, because half of the time he's eating in a meeting, and the other half he's like coughing. So sorry, just not a hygienic issue. Like for me, if ever, it's gonna be super distracting, and he's probably gonna come late.
Well, honestly, I had the opportunity to work with all the candidates that are running this year. But if I had to choose who I wouldn't want to come, it would also be Morty, because I've known him since first year. We've been groupmates in like a million projects and classes. And as much as I love him, yeah, he's always late and he's always like eating loudly. And we'll probably like be talking the whole time about like chismes and something. So if we want to have productive meetings, I'd say it would be Morty.
Okay, so if I had to choose, it would be Morty also. Okay, so Jason, he's my classmate in GS 197. Then, lagi siyang absent. And minsan nagpapasign siya sa akin. So medyo, nakaka-off yun. And then, one instant is when he tends to cancel the last minute. As in, I remember in Bakbakan, we had to improvise the day itself, and it was really stressful. Because after the cheer dance, we went out the venue to practice and to improvise everything. And parang mahirap lang kung may sa expo may nagka-cancel last minute. Yeah, thank you.
So this next question is from the audience addressed to Jules. Why should the membership card be handled by alumni? Mark, why should the membership card be handled by alumni?
Okay, so the reason why I put the membership card under Alumrel was that because I believe its function should go beyond giving perks to members. Because I've seen membership cards with other orgs, and I've seen that they serve other functions than being something you can present to establishments for discounts. It could be your identity, they can have your picture there and everything. It could just serve as a souvenir. And I think that the reason why I removed this from Brandcom is I don't think it belongs in Brandcom anymore. And the reason why I gave it to Alumrel, specifically among all of the X teams, is that I believe that this could be something extended to alumni. Like if you want to own something like this that has your identity and have perks that are given to you by different establishments, I think that it would help the marketing of the membership card, because it will widen the base, more sponsors will be willing to accommodate you because you have such a wide membership base to cover if you are going to include alumni too. So basically it's just the benefits and the fact that it could serve more purpose than just being a perks card.
This question is addressed to the candidate for Pub VP. I like how you use the 4 Ps in your GPOA, but under place, your only new plan is association with FAO. Did you do research on this? It is actually not allowed. One more. I like how you use the 4 Ps in your GPOA, but under place, your only new plan is association. Your new plan is association with FAO. Did you do research on this? It is actually not allowed.
Okay, so regarding the FAO thing, I just thought that it would be nice for, since marketing is closely related to advertising, since we do a lot of publicity materials and also creation of videos and all those stuff, I wanted to be more, have an association and be closely related to other advertising organizations, and one of them is Advent. And also, to clarify, it's not only FAO that I put under place. I also put more relations with Philippine Junior Marketing Association, the Philippine Marketing Association, because this is one of our mother organizations, and even some of our members are even ex-com members there. So, in by doing that, not only are we extending to the people who we know, the schools that we know, such as Ateneo or LaSalle and Convocation, but also being members of the PMA and PJMA are also goes from the provinces and also basically almost all the marketing organizations in the country. And by doing this, we can make GMA nationally acclaimed. And also, this is a component for the Agora Youth Marketing Awards, the collaboration with PMA and PGMA. And I think that in increasing our involvement with them, we can improve in that part. Again, thank you for pointing out the FAA. Thank you.
So this is addressed to the candidate for VP for Internals, Risa. How would you evaluate your work in your previous positions in JMA? Please specify. How would you evaluate your work in your previous positions in JMA? Please specify.
Starting with my first position as tech officer for Maximum Residence Batch, I was really very lucky to be put in that team. Like, it was my first choice, and I was so happy to be working with my head Lars and my teammates like Gobi, Baeng, and Jesus. So that STEM for me was a really great time to learn and to just experience and to know what JMA was like, because for me, in that period, that point in my GMA life, that was the learning point, and I feel like I did a good job because I was really able to fulfill my duties as an officer, which leads to my second position, which was as tech head. During this SEM, I felt that it was a lot to handle. Like, I really realized, like, I looked up to previous tech heads for all the amount of work that they had to do. But then I feel like, given my past experience as tech officer, it really prepared me because I was so eager and I was so enthusiastic during my tech officer job that it actually, I believe, carried on to my work as tech head. Now, with my third position as MME head, creative head, from the start, I really had reservations about it. It was no secret that I had little to no work experience, and I was very, very scared during take on the position. I was glad that people had faith in me enough to give it to me. The fact was I was pushed out of my comfort zone, and I think that really reflected in how I worked and how the team operated. Because I honestly can say, like, I take no credit for any of the puckmats or any of the output, because I know that was all Gab. Like, he was really the main creative.
You guys have 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer. Right, so this one is addressed to Audrey. You were very vocal about your disdain for your work in M&E. You said you couldn't wait for it to be over. Why are you running for VP despite disdain? What if you get tired? You were very vocal about your disdain for your work in M&E. You said you couldn't wait for it to be over. Why are you running for VP despite disdain? What if you get tired?
I admit that I had a really hard time with NME because of certain team dynamics and certain limitations that I had during that semester. But then, and if ever I did say that I can't wait for it to be over, yes, like if you get tired or frustrated with it, who wouldn't say something like that? But honestly, I really enjoyed my time in MME because I got to work with such amazing people. I love my promo team, like MJ and Ina. Like, we had such a great time working with promo for MME. But despite like my negative feelings towards the work that I was doing there, I still stuck it out. I still did my job, and I still reached our target. We were able to get a number of we were able to get a number of media sponsors. We were able to get partner orgs, and we were able to get up to 70 to 80 teams to participate for MME. So I think that despite the circumstances there, and despite certain negative emotions or feelings that I had towards the work, I still stuck it out, and I think that's what matters. And if ever elected as VP, and if ever I do feel certain negative feelings towards it, being here and committing to the position means that if I'm there and no matter what happens, I'm going to stick to my job, and I'm going to make sure that I deliver and execute well.
Good, JR. I've read your GPOA and your plans are quite general, and that's okay. But I would just want to know if you any concrete and specific plans that are ready to be implemented once elected. I've read your GPOA and your plans are quite general, and that's okay. But I would just want to know if you have any concrete and specific plans that are ready to be implemented once elected.